A blessed day to you, all my sports to the bone people. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for tuning in. So, we are down to the nitty gritty, down to the wire, talking about CPL 2024. Yes, we now have 4 teams that will be fighting for the title. 4 teams fighting for the right to be called CPL champions of 2024. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about what they need to do in order to get that title. I'm gonna talk about the pathway that they have to take, and also gonna be looking at their recent records, probably their last 5 games. How many they lost and how many they were able to win. And I will also zoom in on a couple of players to look out for as we go into the playoffs. So just give a listening ear until the end and let me know what you all think in the comment section. All right, so 30 games already done and dusted. 30 games behind us and we're into the playoffs. Very, very interesting, my people. Now, 4 teams and these games will be played in Guyana, right? So the Guyanese, they are once again getting some CPL action, the latter stages of CPL in their backyard. And remember, they are the defending champions, right? So the games will be at the Providence Stadium in Guyana, as I said earlier. Now, I'm going to go into details as relates to what these teams need to do in order to lift this title. I am going to be glancing on a little document here covered by Sportsmax. So, shout out to Sportsmax. All right. So they are saying that the 4-match spectacle will take place at the Providence Stadium, as I said earlier. Now, the first game is actually today. Yes, the first eliminator is today. And we have the Trinbago Knight Riders going up against Barbados Royals. Very, very interesting. Both teams, they have good players, very, very good players. Barbados Royals being led by the current West Indies T20 captain, and TKR being led by the former West Indies T20 captain, Karen Pollard. So Karen Pollard and Bravman Powell leading their team into battle. Now the loser of this encounter will believe in the CPL. That's it for their journey of 2024, right? So I'm just going to read this little bit of information here to make sure everybody is following as relates to the road to the final. So they said the loser of that encounter, that's between TKR and Barbados Royals, will unfortunately see their 2024 CPL campaign come to an end, while the winner will advance to the second qualifier to face the loser of Wednesday's qualifier 1 between host Guyana Amazon Warriors and the St. Lucia Kings. So, I can imagine both captains will be talking to their players and saying, listen, we need to win this game so we can go on and get another opportunity, right? So let me go on. They said the game will take place on Friday and the winner will face the winner will face the winner of qualifier 1 in the final on Sunday, right? So very, very good setup here, my people. The teams that were able to get in the top 2, things really working out in their favor. All right, so they said the Knight Riders will be looking to add to their record 4 titles, while the other teams will be looking to stop them. St. Lucia Kings, they're actually the only franchise in the Final 4 here that, they haven't lift the title as yet, right? The Barbados Royals, they are 2-time champions. The Guyana Amazon Warriors, they are defending champions. So we have TKR, Barbados, and Guyana, right? While the St. Lucia Kings, they will look to see if they can, secure their first title. They have been playing some good cricket. Now, let me just look at the final, at the last 5 games for the 4 teams. Now, Guyana Amazon Warriors, their last 5 games, going in on a good record. I mean, they lost the last game, to TKR, but the last 5 games, right? They have 4 victories and 1 defeat. that defeat to the TKR team. St. Lucia Kings, the same. They have 4 victories and 1 defeat. The defeat being their final game. Now, TKR, they have a little mix, right? They have 1 defeat, 1 win, 1 defeat, and 2 victories to close off the 5, right? In number 4, we have the Barbados Royals. They have actually lost quite a couple of games. You understand? The good thing is that they won. The good thing for Barbados Royals is that they won, quite a few of their early games, right? So I am seeing here where they have 1 victory and then a couple of losses. What that? 1, 2, 3, 4. So they will definitely look to finish off on a strong note and to see if they can secure another CPL title. Now, I am actually on the Sportsmax website here, and I see where they have identified a couple of players to look out for. They have two players for each of the teams to look out for. And I'm not even going to add anyone else because I am comfortable with the players that they have named. In the sense that these players, they have done well leading up to this point, and you would expect them to continue. So for the Guyana Amazon Warriors, they are saying that Shimran Hetmaya, you understand, and Goody Kishmoti. Well, they have 3 here. Shimran Hetmaya, Goody Kishmoti, and Imran Tayer. These 3 players, they will hold the key as it relates to how Guyana Amazon Warriors will perform, in the latter stages of this tournament here. We know Shimran Hetmaya is the man leading them with the bat. Luckily for them, Gerbaz is back also. We know what he's capable of. And Imran Tayer alongside Goody Kishmoti, very good combination there with the spin. So speaks for itself. For St. Lucia Kings, they have the man himself, Johnson Charles. Right, Johnson Charles going very well. I think he has over 360 runs, 360 odd runs, 366 runs in 10 innings at an average of 40.66. So he's expected to help his team in this important phase. A man that has been there, he has seen a lot, has played a lot of T20 cricket for West Indies. So he will be expected to turn it up for the St. Lucia Kings. They also have Noor Ahmed. We know the importance of his bowling. You understand? He will definitely look to lead the way for them. He's actually leading with 18 wickets in 10 games. You understand? At 13.16. So he will definitely look to help out his team. Now for TKR, they have Nicholas Puran. Very, very I don't want to say how far TKR go in this stage will depend on how he perform. We hear Pollard saying that it's not a one-man team, but based on how Puran is playing, he can decide whether they win or lose, how he performs. So Nicholas Puran is there, and he's having a very good 2024 right now. Very good. Right now he has 413 runs in 10 innings at an average of 45.88. When you're watching Puran, in no time you see Puran bring up a half century and you're like, Puran just come to the crease. You understand? That is how he's playing his cricket. He's taking on everybody. Very, very confident. Their spinner, Wakar Salmichael, he will also look to make sure that TKR, they are feeling good as they go along. Right now he has 15 wickets, right? 15 wickets in 10 innings, and that's at a pace of 21.73. So very good there. Now the Barbados Royals, Quinton de Kock, very, very experienced international player, experience on the franchise scene also. You understand? Right now he has 434 runs in 10 innings at an average of 54.25. We know this man, he can tee off at any time, right? If he bats throughout the power play, bats into over number 7, 8, 9, 10, then more than likely the bowlers will be paying for that. So he will be looking to do that. Also we have Tikishani, the spinner. You understand? Mahesh Tikishani. He will also look to create some trouble for the teams. And, so far he has 10 games for the Barbados Royals, 15 wickets, and it's at 15.26 apiece. So another player to look out for as, Barbados Royals go in search of a third CPL title. So that is basically it, my people. Just wanted to come on and do a quick talk before we go into tonight's game. I'm gonna leave it right here for now, but continue to stay tuned. We have a couple of things to touch on today. Later on today, we see where CWI, they have appointed a CEO. Plus, we're gonna talk a little bit about the West Indies women who are, they are getting themselves ready for the World Cup. Big up on yourself, my peeps.